everyone. Is anybody watching already? Oh, how? Nathan. Asking for predictions. Maybe the chat will share their predictions at first. Who is the chat rooting for? Are you guys fans of the French team or of the American team? Who are you rooting for? 4 people watching so far. That's alright, I guess.
We need to secure the cargo boxes inside the Imperial base and fight our way back to
Nathan,
home
what
base.
is your prediction? Oh, Neptune rooting for USA here. That's interesting. Poland usually doesn't root for USA. For USA we have Derek G-Man, who is playing for the national team second time already. Pacer and one of the Teletubby players whose nicknames are famous because he often changes them. I don't know which one I should currently use. Teczki roots for Brazil, that's a solid choice. And for France we got Aiden, last year captain of France B, so that's a huge progress. Also Horizon, Azure and why do people change their nicknames so often? And LTH, this is also a first time for national team from LTH. And we already see that the French team is pushing the American base very hard. They are about to pick up the cargo, and this is US host. We need to keep in mind that the host advantage will be very significant here. Currently, French team is in possession of the American cargo. They have huge advantage on middle. The E11 player is going off. Americans cannot really find any convenient position. They're all dead. There's one alive. He can do anything to stop the carrier. This wasn't successful, and actually we have first delivery within less than 2 minutes. The French team is in very solid position at start. Let's check the loadouts very quickly. We'll have Derek playing Cycler and Scampus. Also he has DE3. I'm not sure about this loadout choice, especially that he's probably playing offense. Here we go, Survivalist, and actually that's E3 too. Pacer running C14C, and what is G-Man running? What is this weapon? This is E3 too. Wait, is there something wrong? No, Derek is running E11, that was my bad, of course. Let's check the French loadouts in the meantime then. E11, solid performance so far. There you go, E3. And then with C14C, he's probably playing defense this game. And here goes the Mr. Escape Artist with card refresh at the current state. Gonna be very useful soon. Well, I think the loadouts choices are very solid, but Americans are staying very deep in defense now. G-Man scans this corridor here. Good racket. Not sure if it was worth it though. This player in the corridor wasn't very dangerous. Now it's like playing chess. 4 French players in the middle, 4 American players in the base. Nothing really happening. Still 1 player in the lobby without any kills. Pretty sure he'll get one at some point. But here we go, 1 player flanking. This is the American captain.
Our cargo is
Oh, they know he's here. And he's dead. 3 American players dead. This is gonna be a push for France. But for some reason they're still waiting. Big fight outside. Derek with the first kill, and he's already making a huge difference there. Because he could have simply pushed the French base. And now Americans are in possession of middle. That's something new today. Good cycle from G-Man. Uh, French players are in possession of the ship, but still non-significant positions for them. Nothing that they could change into a cargo delivery. What is this player up to? Why didn't he finish him when he was 1 HP? Ooh, G-Man spawned in the air. Very lucky for USA. Very lucky spawn. This way they managed to stop that push. Now they need to stop another, but this looks bad for the American team. 1v1 fight, and this is Horizon as the last one alive in this base. Proxy doesn't finish him off. Missed Cycler. And missed Cycler is a missed opportunity.
We've taken the cargo back.
Well, both teams are relying on their one E3 player so far. The only two players who reached more than 9 kills are the E3 ones.
Stormtroopers have the cargo box.
Though, Derek is in huge position here. Give spawn, this is gonna be cargo pickup for both teams, and now everything depends on these trades here.
Cargo's picked up.
Pacer should probably go a bit more aggressive there. It seems that the American position is way better here. It's just up to Pacer really healing himself up. And this looks very solid for USA. This is gonna be a cargo return. G-Man spawns in excellent position. I mean, he spawned earlier, but now he has just managed to get there. This American isn't running with the cargo, instead he's shooting to the enemies, and I think he's no shield. He has no shield! Why is the cargo carrier having no shield? America, please!
Return their cargo. We must seize it.
Why is that? Pacer with very brave shield push, and this was worth it. This was worth it. Now 1v1 direct contra Horizon. Horizon keeps the American base in French control.
The cargo has been picked up by the Imperials.
Okay, Pacer plays in a very smart way so far. He gives crucial spawns, does important decision that nobody else is really brave enough to do, and now gives solid spawn to G-Man here. G-Man with 1 kill. Misses Cycler, but Americans push from behind. I think this is gonna be a cargo return unless Pacer messes this up. Does he? They did mess this up! How is this possible? That should have been a cargo stop. And now they run outside with the cargo, which isn't good decision anymore. Huge battle in the mid. Now he changed direction of his cargo delivery. The baguettes are already in American base. That was solid push from Americans. I think this is gonna be cargo delivery, or not. G-Man doesn't know there's someone behind him. Pacer goes. No! He didn't make it. That was very close though. He tried. It was a good try though. Ooh, huge miss Cycler. I'm actually surprised he missed Cycler from that close.
Stormtroopers are in possession of the cargo.
Oh, Americans don't know he's there. But Pacer's here with huge ion. Huge from Pacer. Very important kill. It's gonna be crucial for the game. So far we have 7 minutes into the game. Halfway through the game, the Baguette's still on the lead. 7-3. I would like to ask for Techkid's opinion, since he's an ex-captain of the French team, and I would like to know what he thinks about the current performance from his non-teammates. I think that the thing that USA lacks is not the firepower, but the positioning and decision making, which have been awful for them. Interesting fight here. He's gonna be finished though, he is. Let's see which American player is still in defense. This is Pacer. I think the Baguettes decided to defend a little bit stronger. Since this is US host, it gives them a huge advantage to win this particular game. I don't know what is the second map though. Americans lack coordination to push into the base, which is weird. They don't have the language barrier. They should just go in. Now all of them are pushing, even Pacer joins the offense. Yet they do not realize there's one French player flanking. They should push in. There's only 2 French players inside. And this one is very easy to kill here. Yeah, that's what I said. Oh, he didn't see him. That was smart though. 2v2 now. Still 2v2. 2v1 now.
Cargo picked up. Protect
And
it.
Jimen had no chance here. Where is the French cargo? Oh, they have it! How did that happen? Americans had 3v1 position in French base and they messed this up. How is that possible? Techki, you said no team has language barrier in this tournament. Firstly, I think this is not exactly this way, and the second thing, they play like if they have one. So perhaps Americans don't know too many words in English. However, it's not like the French team performs anything extraordinary in their team play. It's just probably the lack of experience in playing together from the US players. I think this is the first time they play like this with this particular team. I'm not even sure if this is their best lineup. It's hard for me to say because I'm not that familiar with most of those players, but they seem to be very willing to play, and this is probably the team of the most active people they could get into that squad. The French position is better now, again, but Derek makes it better on mid. 2v2 in American base. G-Man gets one. Is he gonna get the second one too? He has the free, yeah, he has the advantage. Well, the French team certainly has much better non-native players than America does, because they're not struggling at all to get positive KDs, even though they lack the super weapon. And American players with no E3 can't really pass the border of 10 kills. Pacer in 1v1. Oh, huge again. French players started to be a bit more passive since 7-3 score, and yet they managed to deliver one more during that score. G-Man is the last one alive in the base, but the Baguettes didn't push, instead they waited and Americans managed to respawn. I don't think the Baguettes are desperate to get 10-0 score. Winning this game might be quite enough for them. Important 1v1 victory, but let's see his decision now. Yeah, this decision is good. He keeps pushing. The French base is empty. They're gonna push there with 2. They should be able to win this 1v1, but 2v2 now. Good nade. Derek needs to give a spawn. Derek needs to give a spawn. He doesn't. This is over. This is over. The decision making in the US team is the reason why they're losing. It's not really about aim, not about understanding the game, but this is decision making. This was good nade though. He can return that. This is huge. USA still managed to finish this carrier, and he needs to go into the base. Why is he going here? The base was empty. Why are you jetpacking to the ship? What is that decision? Decision making. That's what makes the difference in this lobby. Base was empty. All he needed to do was to get in, pick up the cargo and run through the empty mid. They wouldn't stop him. There was nobody to stop him, so how would they do that? Pacer is still playing very deep defense. I'm not sure if it's worth it at this point. They're losing 8-2 on their own host. It should be time to push, really. However, his spawns to G-Man are very crucial, because G-Man has the E3 and all Pacer does is just to give him a spawn, but you need to look right. I am keeping this mid there. Oh, G-Man now tries to enter the base. Is the French plate gonna die here? He should. Oh, but... Why did the American player miss so many shots? And this is gonna be a cargo for French team, I believe. I don't think American spawns are good enough to stop them here. G-Man has good position, but he's alone. He's all alone. He's all alone. This is cargo for France, and this is 9-1. This is not gonna be any different now. This is gonna be over at this score. Americans will need to win 10-0 on the next map in order to get the 3 points for this game. It's very likely that one of those teams will reach the grand playoffs of this tournament, because there's still UK in this group. There's also Brazil, which we don't know what to expect from. We really have no clue how the Brazilians are gonna play. We cannot really expect something. We can just guess.
The Imperials have the cargo.
Adam is still picking up the cargo, but I think it's too late for delivery. But he's gonna get points for picking up, and for this kill, and for this kill. Very well played by Adam. Well, solid performance by the French team. They didn't really make any crucial mistakes. I think apart from one cargo delivery, which they seriously messed up, there was really nothing we could, you know, consider as a mistake from their team. In the meantime, the American team did a lot of mistakes, and I think their firepower would easily allow them to perform much better, because they're not bad players, they just lack the experience and playing together. Now we're waiting for the second invite. I don't know what the second map is. It's gonna be picked from the French team. So, here's the advantage for Americans. I'm not sure how they plan to deliver 10 cargoes in just one game. In the meantime, I believe we have game between France B and USA B, which is probably interesting as well. You can watch it on Tango's stream on the World Cup Discord. Unfortunately, I am not able to stream 2 games at once, but I'm pretty sure Tango does a good job. There we go, invitation to the second game. No squad changes, it seems. Both teams gonna play with the same lineups. To make it clear, both teams have possibility to play with different players than they do here. For example, the French team can still use the services of Naven, who is probably unpresent here. I mean absent. Is there a word like unpresent? Possibly. And in USA we have actually much bigger field of choice, because there's still Kazoo in that team, there's Trons, and there's some type of fungus, which is a weird nickname. I always thought it's weird. So yeah, maybe Trons present would change something here, but I'm not really sure, because like I mentioned previously, the difficulty in their team is not really the firepower, but it's lack of good decisions. And I'm not sure why they are playing Depot again. Though I assume it's a gentleman agreement, so let them play it. Gentleman agreement is the best thing ever invented. I recently read a theory on the World Cup Discord that everyone wants E3 Unlimited, and yet here I'm watching third game of this World Cup. without gentleman agreement of
Locate the
unlimited
cargo and
E3s.
haul it back to base safely.
Perhaps I was right again. Not perhaps, for sure. And here the game starts. Now they switch sides for this game. Maybe this will help us determine which faction is actually better. Acer keeping mid here, but I think Americans are gonna take control over it. Acer probably engaged too far into 2v1, but now Americans are losing their base and losing their cargo at the same time. Pacer plays E3 now. I wonder what changed. There's just 1v1, both 1 HP. Derek needs to give a spawn. He's not gonna give. He gives a spawn. Huge spawn from Pacer. Pacer now with E3. Oh, he will not stop too alone. I think he also lagged a little.
The
It's
cargo
because
is in our hands.
this game is on European host now. Where are Americans? Americans, where are you? Oh, here is one. G-Man plays E11 now. Ooh, huge! Huge! Double kill! Give him a spawn! Wait, no, he didn't give him a spawn. He's finishing the body. What? Okay, I'm not sure what happened here. I didn't see any disconnection. I mean, if the lobby was killed, then it was probably crushed by the baguettes, because they were the ones hosting now. So it's not Americans doing tactical rage quit. Yeah, there was a crash. Oh, Pacer crashed. Okay. I don't know if they prefer to start from 5-5 or 6-4, but I think it doesn't really make difference. I think it would be interesting to just watch the game from the very beginning. However, the more fair solution would be probably to let Baguettes have this car, because Pacer was in 1v2 situation in his base anyways. This is probably when he crashed, and I think there was no chance he could still stop the carriers, so I don't know, it's up to them really. Do you guys think that the French team can actually reach top 4 this year? How do you see it? Can they make it?
Recover the cargo boxes from the rebels and deliver them back to base.
So I believe Americans start with the same loadouts as before remake. Yeah, G-Man playing 11, which means Pacer has got the E3. And has a huge opening kill with Pulse Cannon. But Derek needs to win 2v1 in his base. Now Pacer responds, they changed partners. Wait, what is Pacer doing? He needs to turn around. Oh, Pacer pushed 2 players alone. That wasn't very good. However, at the same time, the French team is... What is G-Man doing?
Deliver it to our base.
Adam survived somehow there with 1 HP. Very solid survival from him. Good survival skills. What is happening there? Those players seem to have very small awareness of what's happening on the map. Pacer wins this... No! Loses this 1v1! How did that happen? With 1 HP of the enemy player. And I think Azer is gonna deliver this cargo. It's gonna be too late for Americans to stop him.
We've lost the cargo to the rebellion.
Yeah, now the US players will also have to struggle with the lag that the guys had in the previous game. This is not looking optimistic for them at all. Oh, G-Man! That was a very brave attempt of running away with the cargo. Pacer 1v1! Ah, misses the shots.
Rebel scum have picked up the cargo box. Destroy them.
I think G-Man should have given spawn instead of pushing. I don't only think so, I'm sure of that. Azer with 3rd level of scouts, so they're gonna have blocked scanners down. And the carrier is killed! I think this might be a return. Does Adam have a shield? Oh, there's another one spawning on him. No way.
Cargo has been picked up by the Alliance.
Solid from Adam. I was still surprised they managed to kill this carrier running here. Adam still didn't die. That's a solid defender now. And G-Man at the same time didn't kill. I think they just made each other in 1v1s. G-Man seems to be struggling very hard with no E3. And why are those 2 players looking in the same direction while the enemy is here? Does Pacer know that? Yes, he does. He has huge advantage. He gets the enemy. But French team has full mid control. They're gonna push him with 2 at least players now. I think that 2v2 can go in their favor. Americans are in disastrous position.
Rebels have the cargo. Stop them from returning to their base.
G-Man has both of them low, but it doesn't give them anything, since they finish him off anyways. And America is in bad position again. This is gonna be a... Why did he run this way?
Our cargo box is back
I
in
sometimes
Imperial
do not
hands.
understand decisions of players in this game. I mean, this particular game. Maybe I watched 2 high-level games recently and I'm used to the correct decision making. And now we have Master Bounty Hunter with 7-0. That's deserved. What is he playing with? Let's see how much he's gonna be spamming with the nades now. Wait, what? How long is the nade recovery now? Oh, there goes the nade back! Americans are trapped inside their base. Adam just waits for someone to come for his cargo. And there's nobody coming. Americans flank those people here. Oh, this is a good decision, finally. But their base is empty at the same time. Who's gonna go back to... Nobody. Nobody, this is the answer. And now, 3v1 against Adam? No, nobody's going into base. What's the point of pushing in cargo, right? Oh, he's alone here. He doesn't give a spawn. I think that's a lost cause here. Depends if they win this 2v2 here. They do! Pacer with double!
Our cargo is
Pacer
back
with
in
double kill,
Imperial
ladies and
hands.
gentlemen. Well, as G-Man was the best one in previous game, now he's the worst one. This is the effect of changing E3 to anything else, basically. He must be depressed with those stats. Yet the French players are definitely not struggling with non-E3 weapons. Item is 9-0 with no E3 in his pocket. Is Item gonna go do a no-dev challenge? He just got 10th kill, 10-0. I think this is the longest kill streak of the tournament so far, I'm pretty sure. Proxy is destroyed, he found it.
Cargo has been picked up by the Alliance.
Pacer tried to push him for some reason. I don't think it was worth it, he could just wait here. I mean, I'm sure it wasn't worth it since he died. And the carrier is gonna make it. The carrier is gonna make it. This is 8-2. And Adam has his first death, 11-1, so 11 is the longest kill streak of the tournament so far, and I think it's not gonna be for long. I think there's gonna be
The
longer kill
rebels are in
streaks here.
possession of the cargo.
But considering he didn't even have the E3, it's very impressive. And he's not playing against some new team. America used to be the best nation of the game for over a year, but it was 5 years ago. As we can see now, it's a bit different. Oh, why is he pushing? He should give spawn. And he's jetpacking in some weird direction instead of giving the spawn. And he dies.
The enemy has returned their cargo.
The carrier is dead though. Pacer here. With no return though.
The rebels have the cargo.
This thing still got him. Adam's gonna deliver it. This is gonna be the hero of the game. The American base is under French control again.
Taken the cargo
I think this game could end up at 10-0. We're just halfway through the game. It's 9-1 already, and this doesn't look optimistic for USA at all. Their non-EA3 players just get completely demolished. I think that was unexpected because America was usually known for being very familiar with these rules since they're the ones who invented it. Ooh, huge 2 kills from the American captain. He's gonna take control of the French base now. This is important. This is crucial. I mean, someone needs to go in. Who is doing that? This is G-Man. Yeah, he's not killing at all in this game, so maybe better if he has different
Cargo's in our
responsibility.
hands. Defend it.
Oh. Even this didn't really work well.
Rebels have the cargo.
Okay, they're all focusing this player instead of the carrier. G-Man with double kill. And now the French base has only 2 players inside. They have full mid control. They should just push with 4.
The cargo box has fallen into enemy hands.
It's not impossible to push the French base, guys. Have you ever heard of the White Flag Nation? By the way, there's carrier going. Yeah, there was carrier going. This game is over. France 19, USA 1. That was a huge score difference right here. I think even higher than I would expect, at least. None of the French players did even negative KD, so the difference was quite visible, both on the leaderboard and in the game and in the scores. Thank you for watching, guys. This is the first day of World Cup 2022. We already had 4 matches played, I believe. So yeah, the start is very fast. I wonder if the game between France B and USA B is at least a bit closer than this one. Maybe USA is gonna win on the lower stage at least. Thank you for watching again, and see you in the